What's up, everybody, and welcome to Lancelot's Nerd Corner. I'm Lancelot, and I don't usually do previews on like Marvel figures because I'm a DC collector, but this is unbelievable. This is getting ridiculous, honestly. No, but to be completely honest, it's getting harder and harder to be an exclusive DC collector, like just a DC collector. Well, it is and it isn't, right? It's good for my wallet that I'm just a DC collector and that I can stay in my lane, in that lane, because my God, the number of releases. Like, I've heard of so many people in the community this past week or two that are like, okay, wait, slow down with the releases, Hot Toys. But at the same time, it's like, Marvel collectors are getting so much heat that it's like I'm envious that they're getting the amount of releases, but I'm still happy for them. Like, this is just pure heat. Okay, so this was the most recent reveal. It's interesting because it was like, we didn't even really see the whole costume. It was like less than a couple seconds in the film, but this is absolutely unbelievable. See, now this is a problem. The reason why I wanted to make a video is because it's a problem. Because this, as well as the Spider-Punk, I'm seriously considering going in on the Spider-Verse line. Like, just in terms of Marvel, just the Spider-Verse line. I'm not gonna become a full Marvel collector. I'm just talking Spider-Verse. Okay, the updated Spider-Man 2099. The Spider-Punk, the Prowler, the new Miles Morales is a little bit iffy in my opinion, but still, I could pick up the old one. There's so many amazing figures in this line, and they just dropped this. Like, I'm gonna call it. It might be a little bit premature, but I'm gonna call it. This could be figure of the year when this comes out. Maybe next year, or maybe the year after that, maybe 2025, I don't know. I mean, hopefully if the writers and actors strike gets lifted, anytime soon, maybe Beyond the Spider-Verse will be out when this figure comes out. I don't know, man. But whenever this comes out, it's a very serious possibility this could be figure of the year. And this is just the freaking promo, man. This is just the prototype. But I'm calling it. I'm sorry, I'm calling it. I love this, separate rolling eyeballs. And the reason why I love this is because the eyeballs are way bigger because it's animated and they're adhering to the animation style. And so it's like the fact that they still made it separate rolling eyeballs, that's really impressive. And I think that's commendable from Hot Toys that they're willing to take that risk and take that path even though they didn't need to. This is unbelievable, man. Like, it's been heat after heat after heat for Marvel. Today, just in the past like 10 hours, it's actually crazy. This is gonna be figure of the year when it comes out. And look at the articulation. Look at the material on the pants. They seem a little bit rubbery, but it seems flexible enough that you could get the legs raised up pretty high. The ideal scenario, the ideal outcome is that all the Spider-Verse figures have great articulation. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really, really, really tempted to go in on this line. I might have to start expanding my collection to Marvel, but specifically just the Spider-Verse line. I'm not ready at all for like a full Marvel collection. God, this is so cool, man. It's just so good. And then you have the Prowler. Dude, come on. Come on. And the fact that it's actually in the style of the animation. This is what I think Hot Toys kind of missed out on with the Star Wars, the Clone Wars figures. Because with those figures, like the Anakin, the Obi-Wan, right? Like the General Kenobi, all the troopers that came from that. All of them were kind of in like a realistic style. Like, they all had the real life actors likenesses, which, like, I'm not complaining. I still think they look great. I think they're still great figures. But what I really would have loved and what really would have tempted me as a non-Star Wars collector is if they made those figures like General Kenobi in the style of the animation of the Clone Wars. Kind of like what Sideshow did, although apparently those Sideshow figures didn't turn out great. But so the fact that Hot Toys actually said, no, we're gonna sculpt the head sculpt, and you know, all these pieces in the costume, we're gonna make it in the style of the film. This is absolutely incredible. It's commendable. Hot Toys deserves praise for this, even if it's just a prototype, honestly. It's just, this is straight out of a comic book. This is straight out of a comic, it's straight out of a movie. It's the movie. And this effect looks great, like at least from this angle, the way that the light is hitting it, it doesn't look obvious that it's made out of plastic, that it's just like some plastic accessory. This is so fire, bro. Like the whole outfit is so... Jesus, man. I am seriously tempted to go in on the Spider-Verse line. Wait, what is this? It comes with it? Oh, man. Bro, Marvel fans, Marvel collectors, especially Spider-Man collectors, y'all are eating good right now. I hope, I pray, y'all aren't taking this for granted. Because as a DC collector, I'm just here like patiently waiting for my Pattinson Batman from InArt and Hot Toys. I'm just like, what? Pattinson Batman when, please? But I'm really tempted to go in on this line. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure I'm going in on the Flash line. Even though I didn't really like the film that much, I thought it was enjoyable enough. I really like the costume design. I really like the way those figures looked, at least from the prototypes. And there are 4 figures in that line. Currently, there's the Flash, Keaton Batman, Affleck Batman, and Supergirl. Those are 4 figures. I'm gonna have to pre-order, and I'm gonna go in on that line. And so I'm gonna get another 4 figures from this line. This one, the Spider-Punk, Spider-Man 2099, and then I'll find a Miles Morales from the first film. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot, but my God, I think it would be worth it. Look, dude, look. And again, maybe these figures come out around the time or before the third film comes out. So yeah, I don't normally do previews of Marvel figures because I'm not a Marvel collector, but I'm seriously considering it with reveals like this. And the fact that this is coming out, I don't know, man. My willpower is waning, let's just say. Especially with this Spider-Punk, it's almost undeniable. So yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on these figures down in the comments below. Especially if you're a non-Marvel collector like me. Like, how is your willpower faring? Like, are you able to resist this, or are you also tempted like myself? If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram at Lancelot's Nerd Corner. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!